Ladies and gentlemen, fellow practitioners, and first of all, I have to thank Professor and organizing committees for giving me an opportunity to share my experience on this topic. My topic today is the long critical factors in human health and wellness and the role of natural healthcare products in the prevention of illness. When I was a little child, I was very ill. I studied natural medicine because the allopathic system couldn't help me at all. So if you look at my report card, before the age of 13, every year I was absent for about 30 to 40 days every year. It's very serious, isn't it? So when I was 13, at the age of 13, I was thinking, I told myself, I can't be like that for the rest of my life. So eventually, I went to the library, started to study nutrition, natural medicine, and since then, until today, I have been good and fit. Thanks God. So I suppose every one of us would like to be healthy, right? Everyone knows that health is wealth. But how many of us really put into practice? That is the problem. That's why I would like to share with all of you what are the critical factors. So first of all, may I ask what is health, the definition of health? According to Oxford Dictionary's definition, the state of being free from illness or injury, it means health. Is it so? Not completely right. According to WHO, definition of health, let's go deeper. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So what is wellness then? Wellness means a state or condition of being in good physical and mental health as well. So now we understand what is health. So what must we do then? Why we have to know the critical factors? So once we know this, then we understand the human being as a whole, not partial. We are not a machine. You've got a pain on the leg, just remove it. Because we are not a machine, not like a car. When you have a flat to change the tire, then after that you can speed up. But human, we can't just change the organ as we like. So treat a human, not just a disease. I think the modern medicine normally just treat disease. They eventually use something aggressive, invasive. You treat the disease, you kill the disease, but at the end you kill the human as well. So as a naturopathic system, we try to treat the human, not just disease. Once you treat the human well, the disease will disappear because we get rid of the breeding ground of disease, and at the same time, we are able to create health and know how to exist the body. If we know the critical factors, then we know how to reverse it, try what to avoid, what should we do. Disease is built by unhealthy condition, not just by a virus or bacteria. Because, like I said just now, if we create a breeding ground of disease within our body, then definitely virus and bacteria will grow. For example, our kitchen is very dirty. What will happen then? Cockroaches, rats, ants, they will come. We never invite them, they will come automatically because we have created a breeding ground of disease. So what to do? We just to remove the condition, we change, we clean the kitchen, just like human body. You create a healthy condition. We have got the immune system to fight with the disease. Even the virus or bacteria goes in the body, it stays for a while and it will disappear. It will leave. Just like if the kitchen is too clean for an ant or rats to survive, they will go to next door. So to prevent disease, we have to create health. So I would like to quote what the father of modern medicine said, Hippocrates. He said before, it is more important to know what sort of person has a disease Then you know what sort of disease a person has. So normally when a patient comes to see me, so I have to study, analyze the patient first. His or her character, lifestyle, because all these important factors will affect the health of a person. So principle of naturopathy I would like to emphasize here, to heal the whole person through individualized treatment. Not one size fits all. I think the modern medicine sometimes one size fits all for everyone. We should customize or tailor-make the treatment for patients. So the critical factors that affect the health, there are 9 major critical factors. Genome status, diet and nutrition, physical activity and exercise, mental, physical stress, lifestyle and habits, age, environment, includes physical and non-physical, chemical drugs, and knowledge of human life. So first, let me share with you the genome status. What is genome? Every one of us, we've got the genome. So what is genome then? This is the explanation, definition of genome. Genome is the entire genetic complement of an organism, a complete set of instructions about how to make cells or biological information. All of us, we have got two copies or 2 sets of genome, one from our father, the other one from our mother. So these are all information within the genomes will decide what to do. So when a mother gets pregnant, did the mother control the fetus to grow? Did our mom tell the fetus, okay, son or daughter, okay, grow taller, grow healthier? Did our mother do that? So it depends on what to grow. The genome, the genes inside, actually all the designs, everything, all the information within, it will do its job naturally. So why should we understand genome? Because every one of us, we are created unique. Every one of us is unique. Can you get somebody else like us exactly 100% in the world? Can we? No, it's impossible. So everyone is unique. So when we were born, when we were born in this world, are we given a menu how to take care of our body? Are we given a menu? When we buy electrical items, we will get a menu, right? Any troubleshootings, then you just check, you consult the booklet, you know what to do. But how about human? We are not given a menu. That's why every one of us, we've got the responsibility to understand, to find out who we are and how to take care of the system of the body if we want to live healthily and happily. There's a DNA blueprint of life, everything, a hidden language within all the organisms. So what can the genome sequence tell us? It tells everything about the organisms, the life, the development, and the disease resistance and susceptibility as well, etc. So look here, genetic factors, it will affect our body. Genetic factors will affect the cytokine regulation. At the end, it will have to influence on infectious disease, cancer, allergy, autoimmune, inflammatory disease, and etc. So, for example, if in case we are not lucky, we're born with a cancer gene within us, what will happen to us? Maybe some of you feel, oh, really sad. Why my parents give me the cancer gene? Don't blame our parents. We shouldn't blame our parents. Even though we are born with a cancer gene, does it mean that we will get cancer? No, not 100%. That's why we have to understand our genes, our problem. If a disease runs in our family, then we understand. So what to do? Can we reverse and fight with the gene? Definitely we can't edit our gene, but we can improve our lifestyle. If we know, oh, this disease runs in my family, I have to live healthily, I have to take care of my lifestyle and my dietary habits as well. By doing this, we are able to change, even though we have got the cancer gene within us or other disease genes within us. That's why we have to understand. So, application of genomic to medicine is something advanced. Gene for disease, we know the genes. By knowing the genomics, the genome, we know how to improve the diagnosis and the pharmacogenomics as well. We find out the gene, whether this medicine is effective with this patient or not. So even from the gene, it improves the diagnostic. You look here, we know the microarray analysis of the gene is a genetic expression from there, we know. So we hope that this experiment will be successful sometime, somehow. You see, recently I got this BBC Knowledge, the magazine, the 10 world-changing experiment that will shape the future. One of them is, number one is, scientists is doing experiment on building a machine that can edit human DNA. Is it a good news? Edit the DNA, but unfortunately I think it takes a long time to get it done. You know why? Because there are a lot of genomes. I think it's about more than 35 billions of genomes within our body. Only 3.5 billion known by human beings. We know the protein coating. There are a lot more we do not understand. If we don't understand something, how can we edit it? So, what to do? Start from before it succeeds. So we have to change from our lifestyle first. We understand the critical factors. Even though we've got the bad genes, even the disease runs in the family, it doesn't matter. So we have to understand the rest of the critical factors.